for it or something, like to put
Yeah.
it that way it can like stay still or stick, or maybe ordering some type of glue to where it'll stick
Like
on there.
some kind of seal, like clear, like acrylic, like paint or something to like
Yeah,
seal it in.
yeah. So, yep, I'm really looking forward to that though.
Fun. Yeah, you'll have to show me that because I've like looked at those and been like, that looks like something that I could like really like get behind and like focus on. But I'm with you. Like, am I gonna waste my money because I'll start it and never finish it? And like, like, I don't know.
So, well, shoot, what was I gonna say? Okay. So the website that I ordered it off of, because I
Mhm.
know there's like several websites out for this type of stuff.
Mhm.
The one I ordered it off of, it gave me like if you sign up for their emails or whatever, it gave you a coupon code. So like mine originally cost like $100 with the
Jesus Christ.
yeah the picture and the frame that I ordered with it.
Fuck.
But then with that coupon code, it gave me like $10 or $20 off. I mean, so I was like, I only pay like $80 for it. Like even that, yeah, it's still expensive, but like shit. And,
Coupons make everything worth it.
yeah. But
Jesus.
yeah,
I knew they were expensive. I didn't know they were that expensive.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, it's like thousands of like little sequins. Like, where do you even get those? Like, okay, it makes sense. Just
So, what do you want to get to next? Oh, go ahead and say what you want to get to next, and then I'll follow up with what I want to get to next.
um, what if what I want to get to is also what you want to get to?
Well, then we'll just get right into it.
Um, you go ahead. You
Okay,
you go ahead.
gentleman/napkin.
Okay.
Is that what you were thinking, or...
No, I wanted to talk about crotch watching.
It's so stupid. Okay, we can talk about crotch watching real quick because I feel like Gentleman Napkin is a whole different story. Okay, so there's a podcast I listen to, Straight Talk with Ross Matthews.
Oh, I love Ross Matthews. I love him.
Yeah, him, and some of his friends have their own podcast. And I listen to it faithfully. But one of his co-hosts, his name is Fagsy Malone.
Okay. Bagsy or Begsy?
Fagsy, Fagsy.
Oh, Fagsy.
Yeah,
Like
but
Bagsy.
I think they have a segment where it's like Bagsy Malone crotch watches something, or I don't know. Well, I was just thinking about it. I was like, my ex. I'm gonna edit that out because I don't know if he wants his business out there like that.
Oh.
Like I know he would say something about like he would. I don't think he would purposely like look. He would just like accidentally glance or whatever, and he would just notice. But like
I do that too. I
you
do
know,
that too. Like you see like some dude jogging by and his, like his shit's
remember,
yeah.
remember the movie Click with Adam Sandler?
Yeah. Was there a
No,
thing like
but
that?
there's this parody movie that came away from it. Like you ever heard of Epic Movie? It's basically the same creator who
Hmm.
made Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Well, Epic Movie, there's a scene in there where they made a parody out of Click, where one of the characters found like one of those high tech remotes, universal remotes or whatever, and this guy who was like he slowed down this girl jogging in the field. He was staring at her jugs at first,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and then somehow this girl changed into a big man where he saw his man titties bouncing then.
Hmm.
And then somehow that big man turns into a sexy muscular hunky man, and then he was looking at the dude's crotch area and he saw like the whoop, 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 flopping
A
around.
gorgeous outline of his dick, yeah. Well, have you seen Juno? Because like, there's that scene with all the joggers running by in their tiny little yellow shorts.
I haven't really. I don't think I've really watch Juno like that much.
Watch it for that scene.
Oh, okay.
But,
Well, what is it? What I'm trying to say is, my ex, he would accidentally glance during sweatpants season. You know, gray sweatpants and that whole thing.
mm-hmm.
He would notice it, and then like Fegsy Malone is out here crotch watching, and I'm just like, this is an actual thing. Like, it doesn't even cross my small little mind to even think about looking at someone else's crotch. It's not a part of my thing. I mean, I'll do it if I like think about it, but I don't think about it. Does that make sense?
Yes. I feel like I do it, but I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like too embarrassed of like the idea of like being called out to like, you know, like really like, you know, like I don't even like really like check people out like in public, you know, because I'm just like too embarrassed of like being caught, of like making eye contact like with that person and like being like, oh God, like so embarrassed.
Exactly.
So I would, oh my God, that's it's like making me cringe even thinking about someone being like, yo, are you looking at my dick? I mean, it'd just be like, oh.
Yeah, I just can't even
That's
fathom.
not what it looks like. Yeah.
I can't even fathom the thought of just. I just don't do it. It's nothing that I think about doing. It just for me to like find out.
You've done it. You've done it.
Yeah, I have, but it's just
Done it.
I don't do it as often as what other people, from what I hear other people doing it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like, too, if, like, you know, like, if there's something real crazy going on down there and it's, like, hard to miss.
Yeah.
And
I'm just thinking, like, but this is an actual thing where people actually make this a thing where they actually do purposely look at someone's crotch.
Oh.
It just, like, I can't imagine that it's an actual.
That's, like, not even, like, even the top, like, 5 things that like I look at, like if I am like checking someone out in public, that's like not even like part of like the list of things that like my brain like looks at first, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't go, oh, he has, you know, nice hair. Oh, he has nice arms. Oh, he's got a nice dick. Like like that's just not
episode title right there. He's got a nice dick.
Nice dick.
But yeah, it just kind of baffles me. It's not my thing. I mean, it could, but I don't let it. I'm not that. My mind can be in the gutter at some points, but I'm just like, I'm not going to be that type of person. Especially like I'll do it in private, like hell.
I won't kink shame anyone who does it. Like, hey, you wanna, you know, check that out? Do it. Go for it.
Right.
You know, times are tough. Whatever little amount of happiness you can gather, even if it means, you know, being real weird, just do it.
But
I was a dick watching, crotch watching. Does that apply to like girls too, though? Like,
I don't know. Like maybe if you're looking for a camel toe.
Do men look like?
Do you hear me?
What?
I was like, maybe if they're looking for like a camel toe or something, but
yeah, like, but I think in that case, like, if like you're looking at someone's camel toe, it's because they have like a fucking like pronounced camel toe, you know, like not just like a little like bulge like a dick.
I don't even think like camel toe is that big of a deal. Like that's just how the person is built. I think. I don't know.
It's just how vaginas beat.
Oh God.
I mean, no, you shouldn't be walking around with a fucking camel toe. Like, no.
Shame on that. No.
Like wear different pants. I don't know.
I feel like this is
get rid of those pants.
A great episode to follow up 69 with.
Oh yeah. This should have been on episode 69. What the hell's wrong with us?
Oh my God. But oh God. So, do you have anything else to say about crotch watching?
If you're gonna do it discreetly. Like,
or
you know, don't get caught. don't
Be
make a
like
big
shameless
deal. Like
and
if someone has like a crazy dick, don't be like, whoa, like, you know? Like use some discretion.
I mean, you could be like shameless and be like, no shame, and be like, yeah, I was looking at your dick. So what? What you gonna do?
That's true.
What that mouth do?
No, that's true. And I mean, if that's how you want to attract a man, probably works.
Well, let's get into this gentleman napkin thing, because I think I mentioned or like thought of this after the last time we recorded. I was serving at this time before this whole lockdown thing even happened, and I was serving a table, and I greeted this table full of men, and I was just like, "Hello, gentlemen." It got me thinking. I was like, "Gentlemen, why isn't there like a counterpart for women? Like, why is there this fancy nice word for men, but like there's a lady, but like that doesn't describe them. Like you have a gentleman, but what about
Female equivalent of gentleman. Oh.
like
Okay. So when people say ladies and gentlemen, it just says like ladies.
yeah, but I mean like
Gentlemen and ladies.
it doesn't describe a woman though. Like here I am thinking about
I'm a lady.
but that like you have a gentleman, like he's a gentleman, and I'm just thinking I want to look up the history of. I'm surprised I haven't. I had all this time and whatnot.
Let's do it.
But it's just like I want to look up the history of the time and the when it was created or whatever, because if I'm thinking right, it was created back in like the 1890s or whatever, where men were like raping women and like.
Oh my God.
Like okay, so like.
It doesn't sound very gentlemanly.
Exactly. So I was just like, okay, so men do all these horrible things to women, like in the past.
Yes, they do.
Women are definitely not equal to men in the past, as they are so much more these days. So I'm just thinking, like,
We're more equal. We're better.
this is a cover-up word for men to make them not seem as bad as they are. You
Make
know what I
them
mean?
not seem like monsters.
Yeah.
Well, I love your theory. I love that. I looked up the real history of it.
Okay.
It's going to say exactly what you just said. It says gentleman in English history, so like England. A man actually didn't read this before I started like reading it aloud. A man entitled to bear arms, but not included in the nobility.
Now, what exactly is nobility?
Huh. Nobility meaning like royalty.
Okay.
So it's like someone who's like, you know, they've earned the title of like someone who is probably wealthy enough or, you know, liked enough by society to own guns, but they're not like royalty.
Huh.
They're a gentleman, meaning they can shoot you, but it's only because they have $500. There's more. Hold on. Let me finish reading it.
You can die by a trashy person. Mm-hmm. Like you can die like in any form. It doesn't have to necessarily mean like royalty or not. Like you can die by a hobo.
Yeah, that's like every Joe Schmo around here that like, you know, owns a gun.
Yeah.
I would not call any of them gentlemen. Maybe some of them. I shouldn't speak for everyone. I
think I'm going to start protesting the word gentleman. If I catch myself saying it, I'm going to slap myself on the wrist. No.
Mm-hmm. I've never said that in my life.
Like gentlemen.
Well, actually, yes, I have.
You never created a table saying, "Hey, gentlemen."
No. No, but if I'm talking about like a client at work, I'll be like, "Oh, this gentleman over here," or you know, "I haven't helped this gentleman yet," you know. So I guess I do use it, but It's more of like I don't know their actual name.